If you're struggling with ClickFunnels, this will save you months of wasted effort. Not because you're doing nothing, but because you've probably been doing too much in the wrong order. You've tried side hustles before, dropshipping, affiliate marketing, trading strategies, maybe YouTube automation. You've watched the videos, followed the steps, built something, then stopped. And the advice you keep hearing sounds like this: just stay consistent, just post more, just trust the process. That advice is incomplete. The real reason you're stuck isn't motivation, it isn't intelligence, and it isn't effort. It's that you've never been shown how to build a system, only tactics. This video is not hype, it's clarity. So you can decide whether ClickFunnels is actually worth it for you in 2026 before you waste more time. Here's the structural mistake most people make. They try to make money online without infrastructure. They jump between ideas instead of building one predictable flow. The myth is this: if I just find the right strategy, income will follow. That's backwards. Strategies fail when they don't sit inside a system. You end up doing everything manually, messaging people one by one, sending links inconsistently, explaining the same thing repeatedly, losing momentum every time life gets busy. That creates overwhelm. So you consume more content, which creates more confusion, which leads to more quitting. Random effort feels productive, but it produces nothing stable. The people who seem like they're winning aren't smarter. They're not lucky. They have repeatable systems that work even when they're tired. The video exists to give you that missing structure so you can finally decide if ClickFunnels fits into it. This is the framework most people skip. Step 1. One clear outcome. Most people try to sell everything. That creates nothing. You need one clear outcome. One problem you solve, one person you help, one result you promise. Example: instead of make money online, it becomes help beginners build their first simple online income system. Clarity beats complexity. Without this, no tool will work. Step 2. One predictable path. Your audience should never ask, "What do I do next?" You need a simple path. They discover you. They understand the problem. They see a solution. They take one small action. Step 3. One automated system. This is where most people fail. They rely on DMs, spreadsheets, random links. Memory that works for a week. Then consistency disappears. Automation doesn't replace effort, it protects it. If your system doesn't run when you're busy, tired, or discouraged, it's not a real system. Now here's where most people go wrong. They try to build this entire setup manually. They use one tool for pages, another for emails, another for payments, another for tracking. Everything breaks. Nothing connects cleanly. And eventually they quit. This is where ClickFunnels comes in, not as magic and not as a shortcut. ClickFunnels is infrastructure. At its core, it's a platform that lets you build focused landing pages, connect emails automatically, track what's working, guide people through a clear journey. Instead of duct taping tools together, everything lives in one place. The benefit isn't more money overnight. The benefit is less friction. You stop, re-explaining, resending, rebuilding, restarting, and start testing one idea properly, improving instead of guessing, building something that compounds. Used incorrectly, ClickFunnels is expensive confusion. Used correctly, it becomes the backbone of a real system. That's the difference. Here's the honest answer. ClickFunnels is worth it if you want a system, not a tactic. You're tired of rebuilding from scratch. You value time and clarity over hype. It is not worth it if you want instant results. You don't know what you're offering. You're still jumping between ideas. The tool doesn't create income. Structure does. ClickFunnels simply makes structure easier to maintain. That's it. If you're serious about building financial freedom and you don't want to waste another 6-12 months guessing, get ClickFunnels set up properly. There's a link in the pinned comment to a free trial so you can test it without commitment. No hype, no pressure, just clarity. Systems create income. Random effort creates frustration.